close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths. We're not trying to get somewhere. We're not trying to become spiritual. We're not trying to improve the self. We're not trying to calm the mind so that you can get a better experience. We're going to look at the basic assumption that there is a separate you inside experience, a you who is meditating, a you who is aware, a you who's trying to get somewhere, a you who's going to maybe one day finally arrive. Maybe that you is not what you are. Maybe that you is what is being observed. Maybe the seeker is part of the seeking. Maybe the one who is trying to get it, to find meditation, is just the activity that's hiding what we already are. So bring your attention to your hands. Touch your fingertips together. Notice the sensation of your fingertips touching. Perhaps gently move your fingers. Small circles, soft movement. But just enough movement that the sensations stay clear. Feel the tingling, the pressure, the warmth, the movement. Now notice, where do you feel that you are in relation to these sensations? Are you above them? Behind them? Inside your head? Inside your chest? Perhaps sitting somewhere behind the eyes? If we look closely at the raw sensation, is there actually an above? Is there actually a distance? Is there actually a little person inside the head observing the fingers? Or are sensations just simply appearing? Not to someone, not from somewhere, not owned by anyone, simply appearing. Keep moving your fingers gently. Notice the sensations. And now notice the feeling of attention itself. The feeling, I am aiming awareness at my fingers. The feeling that I am doing meditation. But is that true? Is awareness being fired out from the head like a flashlight? Is there a meditator behind experience controlling the whole thing? Or Or is that also just another appearance? Another subtle thought, another bit of selfing. Selfing is the activity of adding me to what is already happening. Sensation appears, and the thought says, I feel this. Movement appears, and the thought says, I am doing this. Awareness is here, and thought says, I am aware. But the I is late. The claiming is late. Experience is already here before the mental ownership arrives. Keep feeling your fingers. Let the movement stay simple. The moment thought pulls attention away, nothing has gone wrong. There's no bad meditator. There's no failed practice. There is no separate self who has lost awareness. There is just thought appearing. There is noticing. And there is a return to what is already here. Now look at the movement itself. On one level, it seems like you are moving the fingers. That is how language speaks. That is how the story works. But directly, what is happening? How do you move them? Where is the controller? Where is the doer? Where is the author of this movement? Stop moving your fingers. Now start again. What is the actual experience of stopping? What is the actual experience of starting? Was there a little self inside consciousness pulling levers? Was there a thinker who manufactured the intention? Was there a doer separate from the doing? Or did intention appear? Did movement appear? Did sensation appear? Did the thought, I did that, appear after the fact? Notice this carefully. The point is not to deny functioning. The body happens, the body functions, thinking happens, movement happens, life happens. However, there may be no separate owner of it, no separate manager, no little one behind the eyes who is running the show. The self is not the one who is aware. The self is what appears in awareness. The self is not the meditator. The self is just an activity being noticed. It's not the owner of experience. The self is a claim appearing inside experience. Now relax your hands. Let them rest. Let the body be still and the mind be open. You don't need to try to hold a state or to try and become peaceful. Do not try to become empty, and do not try to get rid of thought. A thought is not a problem. A feeling is not a problem. A sound is not a problem. A sensation is not a problem. The problem is identification. The problem is the mental activity being taken to be you. Let sounds appear. Let sensations appear. Let the visual field behind your closed eyes appear. Let thoughts appear. Watch them come, watch them go. Where do they come from? And where do they go? Nothing needs to be rejected. Nothing needs to be owned. Nothing needs to be turned into me. Just notice the weight of your body, its contact with the chair, the breath moving, any sounds in the room or outside the room. This is not happening to a separate you. This is not happening outside awareness. This is not divided into an observer and observed until a thought says so. Experience is simply appearing, and the idea of me having an experience is also appearing. See if you can notice that. There's no requirement to believe it or understand it or turn it into a philosophy. Just notice the experience. The search is the problem. The attempt to get what you are is the problem. You are what you are looking for. So you're never going to get it as an object. You're never going to get it as a future event. You're never going to get it as a personal achievement. The one who wants to get it is the one being observed. The one who wants to wake up is part of the dream of separation. The one who wants to become free is the activity of bondage. Just let it be simple. There's nothing to fix here, nothing to add, nothing to become, and nothing to find. Now notice sound. Perhaps a sound appears. Did you make it appear? Did you receive it as a separate self? What are you hearing simply happen? Notice sensations in the body. A sensation appears. Did you create it? Did it report to somebody inside the body? Or did sensing simply happen? Notice thoughts. A thought appears. Did you choose it? Did you write it? Did you invite it? Or did thinking simply happen? Now notice the thought, I am thinking. That too is a thought. Notice the feeling, I am meditating. That too is an appearance. Notice the subtle sense that I am aware. That too is appearing. Awareness is not owned by the thought I. Awareness does not need a self to certify it. Awareness is not improved by being claimed. You do not have to become aware. Awareness is already the condition in which becoming appears. You do not have to arrive here. There is already the condition in which arriving appears. You do not have to find yourself. The one searching is what you are not. Let the mind rest open, not forced or controlled, not special. If thought comes, let them come. If feeling come, let them come. If boredom comes, let it come. If resistance comes, just let it come. None of that means anything about you. None of it proves that you're doing this wrong. None of it belongs to a separate self. It is all simply appearing. Now gently open your eyes. Let the room appear. Do not turn seeing into a project. Do not make awareness into something mystical. Light appears, shapes appear, color, the body appears, the sense of looking appears. Seeing is not outside meditation. The room is not outside awareness. Daily life is not outside this. Nothing needs to be excluded. Nothing needs to be made sacred. Nothing needs to be made ordinary. This is already it. And as you move through the rest of your day, do not make this into another project for the self. Do not become the one who is trying to stay present. Do not become the one who is trying to be non-dual. Do not become the spiritual manager of experience. Just notice things you see, breath, sensations, thoughts, moods, movement. And in that moment, see if the me has been added. See if the experience has been claimed. See if life has been turned into my life, my problem, my practice, my progress. And then let it all relax, not through effort, not through force, not through self-improvement, just by seeing that self is an activity appearing in consciousness. You are not what thought says you are. You are not the one who's going to arrive. You're not the one who's going to get it. You are what is already here before the search begins.